Alrighty, Saturday morning, end of August. Today we're going to try and get some more firewood. We did have this huge pile, about probably around a bit over 4 cords. I knew that we were going to be pushing it to make it to the end of winter, but we didn't have our roller doors for the first 2 months of winter, which means we were really loading the fire up to keep it warm enough. This area here, this was all wood, stacked about 5 feet high. You can see we don't have much left under that tarp. So the dead tree over there that I dropped that before it snowed. Got the snow off half of it this morning. The other half is still buried, so I'm gonna have to dig that out to cut it up. There it is under there. I have a partial tear in my MCL, medial ligament in my knee, which is making life very difficult humping around in this snow. We got about 1 inch last night, but it's pretty frozen underneath. The idea is to cut up the logs, load them in the snow shovel, and drag the snow shovel with logs in it back over there. Finally got some sunshine today. It does not mean it's warm. It's about -5 degrees Celsius, which is, I don't know, about 25 or something Fahrenheit. It's chilly. Sun's out, solar's cranking, wood fire's going, keeping the shop nice and warm, and alright, let's get going with this chainsaw, see if I can limp around in the deep snow and not cut my leg off. Alrighty. Alright, got the first half cut up. Second half, under 1 foot of snow. Oh, so much fun to be had today. Yay for us. At least it's a nice day. Alright, logs uncovered, time to chop it up. Just came inside to get some water. Brooke took River for a walk and he's KO'd. He passed the out. One down. Let's go find some more logs. Probably should have had a camera on for that one. Trying to drop a tree that was in between a bunch of other trees, so didn't really have anywhere to fall. So when the chainsaw went through, it dropped straight down on the blade, and the chainsaw kicked towards me and spat the blade. Chainsaws, they're the devil's work. Alright, if you haven't thrown a chain off a chainsaw before I put a chain back on, it's not the most fun job in the world. It kind of sucks, really, because you have to pull the whole side off to get back here. And I've been using this chainsaw for an hour now, so it's red hot, and if you touch that part, you burn yourself really badly. I've done it before. Okay, so we're going to take these off. Actually, let's see if I can get it on without taking the whole blade off. It's unlikely, but we shall try. Is it throwing itself off? Nope, it's throwing itself off back there, so it all has to come off. Not my day today. Mess in here, but I'm not doing it outside. It's freezing. happened in there. What a mess. Ouch. But remember, it's hot, or it's gonna hurt. Chainsaws. Did I say the chainsaws are the devil's work? I think the devil designed this machine, put it in the hands of a human and laughed. It's always hard to figure out how to untangle this. Stay tuned. Alright, got the chain untangled. When you get this back on, you have to slide the bar in. Make sure the chain's not inside out, because that's happened to me before. Because that's obviously not going to work. And you need to get the chain set in the top of the bar. Get the chain over the wheel at the front of the bar, which can be a bit tricky when you've got one of these safety tips, which most people will take off, but I like the safety tip. Reset the chain in the bar. Make sure it's gonna seal in the teeth back here. I've got a feeling. Yep. So when the chain splits off, spinning at a high speed, the chain will come in contact with itself and then damage the back of the chain, and then you have to completely remove the chain and file the back edge of the chain clean so it will fit back inside the bar. And that's going to take me about half an hour, but I don't have a choice because it is foobarred. So everything has to come apart. Bar off. Chain off. What a mess. And then that's the front of the chain where the blade is, with these little pieces that slide in the bar. If they get damaged, they don't fit back in the bar, so you have to go over everyone with a file and file any, like that little nick, file every single one of these flat again so that you can get it back in the bar. That's going to take some time, but time is what I have. Okay, so I know where I start and where I stop. With these links on the chain, you'll notice that in between the blades there's a link. Oh well, that's the link at each chain. But anyway, there will be one that is silver on the back and the others are all black. So I'll start here, that way I'll know where I'm up to, how many I've done. And I'm just going to get my file, start on the links on the back of the chain, and one at a time, flatten them back off. You could go and buy a new chain, but that costs money. This doesn't. It just takes a long time. And then after I've got these all filed back flat, because they've got little burrs on them from the chain hitting itself when it spat off the bar. Once I've got them flat and there's no burrs on there, then I can put the chainsaw back together and go back to the trees. Okay, I got most of this chain done. So you can see exactly what I'm doing. You can see the bit of a lump there, and there's a burr on the side here. Basically, you can see where the chain's hit, spat off, kind of wrapped itself inside out a bit, and then hit itself and put these burrs on the side. So to get rid of those, I'm just holding the back of the chain running my file along that flat edge to take those burrs off, because these are the teeth that run inside the bar, and basically it's what sits on the cog inside that powers the chain, moves the chain. And then when you can't feel any burrs on the side here, move to the next one. Okay, that one's feeling pretty good. Next one. This chain will have to be replaced soon. It's getting very worn. This is the third time I've had the chain come off. And if you have the chain come off, it means you're doing things dangerous with the chainsaw. Alright, keep going. Okay, so I've made it all the way around the chain. There's that silver link I was talking about. You can see it's got a number on it as well. It's the only silver link in between two blades, so that's where I start and finish, so I know where I'm up to. And I think I've got all the burrs off the inside of the chain. Looking pretty good. Oh, hang on. There's one I missed. Quickly get that one. Okay, and now we will put the chainsaw back together. Untangle the chain to start with. Okay, figure out which way is forward. Alright, let's start. So, put this thing back together. Bar goes on. Take out chain spins clockwise, so you want the cutting pieces to be facing forward at the top, which will face them backwards at the bottom. Drop out chain onto the wheel at the back. Bar first, and on the wheel at the back, over the wheel at the front. Make sure that all these pieces will fit inside, because that was the problem before with the damaged back edge of the chain. They do not fit inside the bar. That's looking pretty good on the top. Pull it tight, make sure she's gonna spin. Alright, stay there, my friend. Get this guy back on there. Jeez. Alright, get that kind of clean. You've got a pin here for this hole that tightens the chainsaw, and then you've got your holes for the nuts. Bolts, needing to line up. What easier said than done. Okay, what we're going to do is loosen this off. That is how you make the chain tied up. Moves that pin sits. There we go. Now we'll throw these on just to hold it in place for now. Now That will get looser as it warms up and runs for a bit. So we'll go with that for now. Hold the bar up while you tighten it. Make sure the bar still, the main chain still spins. Take a tiny bit of pressure off that before I tighten it all the way up. And it should be good to go again. Yeah, it's a little tight. Can't really loosen it while these are done up. Ouch. I'm going to loosen that a touch. It's too tight. Make it too loose, because when it warms up and it's been running for a bit, it always gets looser. Then you have to do it, tighten it 10 minutes after you start. That feels pretty good. That will loosen up. Alright. Yeehaw. One more thing, since the chain came off, probably smacked itself on the blades like it did to the back of the chain, which means I'm going to have to sharpen it again. So I do the same thing. Fine, there it is. There's the silver link with the number on it. So I'm going to start back from that silver link, start sharpening. When that silver link comes back to me, I know I've got the whole chain sharpened. Couple more should keep us going for a little while. Another one over there, but I'm done for the day. It's too hard swinging a chainsaw in knee-deep snow when you got a bad MCL. It's hard enough to walk around on flat ground, let alone in deep snow. So I'm done for the day. Maybe it's beer o'clock already. Alright, got the trees cut up. It's actually the next day. And got the little wifey out gathering the wood.
Well, running out of wood, so we're gonna drop a really big tree. It's pretty sketchy because it's just straight up ice. So Justin's got to be really, really careful with it. This one is bright. Oh, the truck just started slipping. The truck just started slipping. Oh, my heart. where he's standing right now, it's like pretty much like an ice skating rink. Trying to get it to drop now. All right. Here she goes. Woo-hoo! You did it. You did it.
Yeah, now we just gotta get this inside the shop.
But look at this ice.
Yeah, it's like ice skating rink. So you don't see many people with chainsaws while they're ice skating, and this is ridiculously dangerous, but we can't do it.
So when you first put the chainsaw on, we're sitting in the back of the truck and the truck starts slipping.
Really?
Yeah.
You just started sliding on the hill
Yeah.
while you're sitting in the back.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
This fucking scary.
Alright, chop this thing up.
Nice work.
Try not to fall over with